Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects your energy, muscle, mood, and overall manhood: testosterone. And trust me, some of the things that destroy your testosterone might shock you. So, if you want to keep your testosterone levels high and your vitality even higher, keep watching. Alright, let's jump right into it. Here are the top shocking ways you might be destroying your testosterone without even knowing it. 1. Chronic stress. Stress is a huge testosterone killer. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol levels literally block testosterone production. So, chronic stress, big no-no for your T levels. Let us see how chronic stress affects testosterone. When you experience chronic stress, your body reacts by releasing a hormone called cortisol, which is often called the stress hormone. While cortisol helps you deal with immediate threats, too much of it for long periods can have negative effects, including on your testosterone levels. Here's what happens. Increased cortisol production. Chronic stress causes your adrenal glands to pump out more cortisol continuously. Hormonal imbalance. High cortisol levels interfere with the production of testosterone in the testes. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. When cortisol goes up, testosterone tends to go down. Reduced testosterone synthesis. Stress affects the hypothalamus and pituitary gland in your brain, which are responsible for signaling the testes to produce testosterone. When these signals are disrupted, testosterone production decreases. Impact on libido and muscle mass. Lower testosterone can lead to reduced sex drive, less muscle mass, increased fat, fatigue, and even mood changes like depression or anxiety. Long-term effects. Prolonged low testosterone due to stress can affect overall health, including bone density, energy levels, and cognitive function. In short, chronic stress raises cortisol, which suppresses testosterone production, leading to multiple health issues. 2. Poor sleep habits. You need quality sleep and lots of it. Research shows that men who sleep less than 5 to 6 hours a night have significantly lower testosterone. So burning the midnight oil? Not worth it if you want to keep your hormones balanced. Poor sleep habits can significantly affect testosterone levels in several ways. Let us see how can poor sleep habits affect testosterone. Here's how. Reduced testosterone production. Most testosterone release happens during deep REM sleep. Poor sleep quality or insufficient sleep reduces the amount of time spent in this crucial phase, leading to lower testosterone production. Disrupted hormonal balance. Sleep deprivation elevates cortisol, the stress hormone, which negatively impacts testosterone synthesis. High cortisol can suppress the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal (HPG) axis, the system that controls testosterone production. Decreased libido and energy. Low testosterone caused by poor sleep often results in reduced sex drive, lower energy levels, and impaired mood. Impaired muscle recovery and growth. Testosterone is vital for muscle repair and growth. Poor sleep slows down recovery processes, leading to weaker muscle gains and overall physical performance decline. Long-term health risks. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to metabolic issues like obesity and insulin resistance, which also correlate with lower testosterone levels. In short, without good, consistent sleep, your body struggles to produce and maintain optimal testosterone levels, impacting overall health, vitality, and well-being. 3. Eating too much processed food. Highly processed foods and junk food are loaded with trans fats and chemicals that mess with your hormone production. These foods can cause inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which tank your testosterone. Eating too much processed food can significantly lower testosterone levels due to several harmful effects on the body. Let's see how it can affect testosterone. Hormonal disruption from trans fats and refined oils. Processed foods often contain trans fats, hydrogenated oils, and refined seed oils, like soybean or canola oil. These fats Reduce testosterone production by damaging Leyden cells, which produce testosterone. Increase estrogen levels, creating hormonal imbalance. High sugar content spikes insulin. Many processed foods are loaded with sugar, or high fructose corn syrup. This leads to insulin resistance, which is linked to low testosterone. Weight gain and belly fat, which convert testosterone into estrogen. Obesity and fat accumulation. Processed food promotes caloric overconsumption and leads to excess body fat, especially visceral fat, which lowers testosterone and increases estrogen. A vicious cycle: more processed food, more fat, less testosterone, even more fat. Chronic inflammation. Artificial additives, preservatives, and unhealthy fats trigger systemic inflammation, which suppresses testosterone production. Inhibits luteinizing hormone, LH, crucial for stimulating testosterone in the testes. Nutrient deficiencies. Processed foods lack essential nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D, all vital for testosterone. Deficiencies in these nutrients directly impair testosterone synthesis. Poor gut health. Additives and low fiber content damage the gut microbiome, which affects hormone regulation. Increases cortisol, stress hormone, which suppresses testosterone. In short, regularly eating processed food leads to weight gain, hormonal imbalance, inflammation, and nutrient loss, all of which destroy testosterone levels over time. 4. Excessive alcohol intake. Alcohol, especially in excess, is a testosterone assassin. It damages the cells in your testes responsible for producing testosterone and increases estrogen levels, which throws your hormone balance out of whack. Alcohol interferes with the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the brain centers that control hormone production. This disruption lowers the signal that tells your body to make testosterone. 5. Too much sitting/lack of exercise. Being sedentary for hours every day lowers your testosterone. You need movement, especially strength training, to keep your testosterone pumping. So skip those long hours on the couch. Too much sitting and lack of exercise can lower testosterone levels by reducing blood circulation, increasing body fat, especially belly fat, and disrupting hormone-regulating systems like insulin sensitivity and cortisol balance. 6. Overconsumption of soy products. Soy contains phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic estrogen in your body. While moderate amounts are okay, too much soy can reduce your testosterone and increase estrogen. Overconsumption of soy products may lower testosterone levels in some individuals because soy contains phytoestrogens, especially isoflavones like genistein and daidzein, which can mimic estrogen in the body and potentially disrupt hormonal balance. However, the impact of soy on testosterone is still debated. Moderate soy intake is generally safe and unlikely to cause hormonal issues in most men. Excessive intake, especially from soy supplements or highly concentrated forms, might reduce testosterone or affect sperm quality in sensitive individuals. 7. Exposure to endocrine disruptors. Did you know that everyday items like plastic bottles, canned foods, and even some personal care products contain chemicals that disrupt your hormones? These endocrine disruptors can lower testosterone over time. Exposure to endocrine disruptors, chemicals that interfere with hormone function, can significantly lower testosterone levels by mimicking, blocking, or altering the body's natural hormones. Here's how they affect testosterone. Mimicking estrogen, chemicals like BPA, in plastics, and phthalates, in fragrances, cosmetics, can mimic estrogen, which disrupts the balance and suppresses natural testosterone production. Inhibiting testosterone synthesis, some disruptors interfere directly with enzymes needed to produce testosterone in the testes. Altering hormone signaling, they can block androgen receptors, preventing testosterone from binding and functioning properly. Long-term damage, prolonged exposure, especially in utero or during puberty, can impair reproductive development and reduce testosterone levels later in life. 8. Ignoring vitamin D and zinc deficiency. Testosterone needs key nutrients like vitamin D and zinc to be produced efficiently. Deficiencies in these can lead to low T. So, get your levels checked and consider supplements if needed. Vitamin D deficiency reduces testosterone production. Vitamin D plays a role in the function of Leydig cells in the testes, which produce testosterone. Affects hormonal balance. Low vitamin D is linked to reduced luteinizing hormone, LH, which signals testosterone production. Weakens immune function and increases inflammation, indirectly lowering testosterone. Fact: studies show that men with sufficient vitamin D levels tend to have higher testosterone levels. Zinc deficiency directly lowers testosterone. Zinc is essential for testosterone synthesis and enzyme function in the testes. Increases estrogen activity. Low zinc can lead to higher aromatase activity, which converts testosterone into estrogen. Impairs sperm health and reduces libido and energy. Signs of low testosterone. So there you have it, some shocking and often overlooked ways you might be destroying your testosterone right now. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more health and wellness tips, and drop a comment if you've experienced any of these testosterone killers. Want me to cover how to naturally boost your testosterone? Let me know below. Thanks for watching, and remember, your hormones control more than you think. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you. See you next time.